Hi, it's Steve. Today we'd like to show you how to change an infinite heat switch on your smooth top range. It's a really easy repair. Let me show you how we do it. Now before we begin this repair, we will need to disconnect power to the range. We'll also need to pull it far enough forward that you can access the back. So you may simply choose to unplug it. If not, locate the electrical panel, turn off the appropriate breaker, or remove the appropriate fuses. Once we've done that, we can start the repair. So first we'll remove the control knob, and then the two screws that are in behind. Now we just need to go to the back of the range. We'll remove the access panel and swap out that control. Now that we've disconnected power to the range, we've come to the back of it. We'll simply remove the screws that secure the access panel in place. These are typically a 1/4 inch hex head screw. And we can lift that panel off, and now we're able to swap out that control. Now that we've removed the back panel and the two retaining screws for the control, we're simply going to pull that control out far enough that we can access the individual wires and remove them to install on the new control. Now you can either choose to take all of the wires off at one time. We suggest that you take a photograph of them or mark them all individually, or simply transfer them one at a time. What we do want to make sure is that the old control, all of those wires are on terminals that are numbered or lettered or both. Make sure that those go on to the corresponding location on the new control. So we'll start by taking one of the wires off. If they're on there really snug, use a pair of needle nose pliers or a flat blade screwdriver to gently pry them off. And then we'll transfer it to the new control. We'll move on to the next one. And just make sure all the wires are on the proper spot. Then we'll line up the shaft of that control with the opening in the console. Make sure we push it all the way through. And now we're ready to put the back panel on. Now when lining up that back panel, make sure that these two tabs fit into these openings. And the center screw needs to go in behind that portion. Tilt it up into place. Line up all the screw holes. Now we're ready to go to the front of the range, and we'll attach the two screws to secure the control to the fascia. Just make sure that we pull that shaft of the new control into place. We'll reinstall the two mounting screws and then replace the knob. We're now ready to push the range back into place, reconnect the power, and your repair is complete.